friends, today we are going to make a homemade bird feeder. Our supplies that we will need is half of a paper towel tube or a toilet paper tube, a couple sticks that you find in your yard, some yarn or some string, some bird seed that I have poured out on a plate, and some creamy peanut butter. So the first thing that we want to do is poke 2 holes in your card paper tube on opposite sides of each other. So I have poked one here and one here. And then you want to go just a little bit lower than those holes on the opposite sides again and poke holes. So I have this one here, and then down a little bit I have this one, and then poke one on the opposite side from that one as well. Those holes are going to be used to put our sticks in to make perches for the birds. You also want to poke 2 holes at the top, and that's where we will put our string to hold our bird feeder into the tree. So, after we have all of our holes poked in, we're going to take a knife and we're going to spread peanut butter on our paper tube. Careful not to fill the holes. You want to go kind of around the holes so that we still have a place to put our sticks and our string through. And I'm doing this by holding 2 of my fingers, or 3 if your fingers are small, into one end of the tube. And then you want to just spread it, and it doesn't have to be real thin. You just want to make sure that the entire tube is covered so that we can get birdseed on the whole thing. So I'm in Kansas, and I've done my research on what kind of birds will be eating from this type of bird feeder. And it tells me that there will be several types of finches, as well as some wrens. So I'm hoping to see how many birds will visit. And I was going to take a piece of paper and make a little journal and write down the kinds of birds they are, or the colors of birds they are, or you could draw a picture and color the bird the color of the one that came to your feeder. So I've got mine just about covered. Okay, so my entire feeder is covered with peanut butter. Now I'm going to put fingers in both ends, set it in the plate, and push down on the bottom from the inside. And this will make sure that I get bird seed all the way around my bird feeder. Once we have all of the bird seed on our feeder, we're going to take our 2 sticks and we're going to poke those through the holes that we had punched in the bottom. So I have one there. This stick was a little bit bigger than the hole that I punched, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time getting it through. But it's starting to come. There we go. So now I have sticks on the bottom for the birds to sit on. And then I'm going to take my string and put it in the top through the holes at the top. So that I can tie a knot at the top of the bird feeder. So that our bird feeder has somewhere to hang in the tree. And I double knot it just so that it will stay up there nicely for our birds. And there is our bird feeder. Now, if you don't want to put sticks in the bottom, there is another method you can do to make the bird feeder, and that is you can put the peanut butter on the tube, put your seeds all the way around it, run your string down through the top and out the bottom, and then it hangs like I hope you all have a great time, and it was nice to see all of my FCRV friends again. Bye.